Next one, substitution. I do this on your calculator like this. It says work out y equals w is 400 minus, put a bracket, 2 times a is 5. So you get 50. 400 take away 50 is 350. Next one, identify the shape. It's an isosceles triangle. Identify those by those two lines. Why is that equal to that? It's an isosceles, both lengths are equal. That should be easy. Your next one says solve the equation. You basically move this up. You do 3x minus 1 equals x plus 9. Take away x from the right, take away x from the left. Add 1 to the left to get rid of it. Add 1 to the right. 2x equals 10. X is 5. Now what's the perimeter? You just substitute that answer 5. So here we go. X is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Take away 1 is 14. 5. X is 5. 9 add 5 is 14. That's 28. Plus 5 plus 1, which is 6, gives you an answer of 34. Right, make A the subject. So what we do is, we've got all this. We take away AC from the right, bring it over. So we got 14A minus AC equals, the right's going to end up being, you take away 6W. If you take away 6W from 8W, you end up with the 2W. Factorize the left side. A is what you want, so it becomes 14 minus C equals 2W. Then you get this final answer here. The inverse of times it by 14 minus C is to divide by 8, take it to the right. Right, this is a very good question. So the first thing is sectors, and it's talking about they want to work out the perimeter. So let's start with this first. The circumference of a circle is pi times the diameter. The only difference is you times it by the angle at the centre divided by 360. So we're going to do 285 divided by 360 times pi times the diameter. Now don't forget, the diameter is not 4, that's the radius. You times it by 8. Can you see that 8 there? Because 4 add 4 is 8. So it looks like 285 divided by 360 times pi times 8. Now that gives you that. The problem is, because it said perimeter of the sector, it's a distance all the way around the shape. So that gives you that answer doing this. You've got to add another 4 and another 4 to it. So in total, you had 4 and 4, which is 8. That's your answer that you should have got. 18. I'll write you down the formula. Oh, it's there already. Saying area of a sector. Area of a sector is angle at the centre divided by 360 times pi r squared. And there's your answer. So again, angle at the centre divided by 360 times pi r squared. Now this one, I'll quickly just leave these answers up. This is on MathsWatch, if you want to go over it. It's quite straightforward. Let me see if I can recall the clip number, because I did try and find it. I did have it up there. It's nothing to worry about this close to the exam. But if you do want to go over it, it's quite... Sine of 70. It's clip 168. So I'll put that here for you. Clip 168. Clip 168.
This is the graph of an exponential.
Quite straightforward to work it out. It's not a problem at all if you go over it. I've left all these because I don't want to confuse any of you. It's not on your sheet. One. This is a good one to do if you want to go over this. It's not on your paper, but look, 150 miles in 3 hours. So it's distance divided by time, which is 3 hours, gives you an answer of 50 miles per hour. Now the problem is they want it in kilometers per hour, so you've got to recall the conversion. 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. You times 50 by 1.6 and you get an answer of 80. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that one there. The final one. It's on your paper. Now this looks a bit tricky, but it should be fine. I should have gone over this in class anyway. So what you do is you've got to work out the shaded part. Now just remember, there's a formula for area of a triangle, half AB, and then it says after that, sin angle, right? So what you do for this one, you work it out, the area of this triangle here. So you should have seen that. So let's work out the area of that triangle. I'll tell you why in a minute. So we're going to do 0.5 times length A, which is length A is 10, times length B, which is there, 10, times sin, whatever the angle is there, sin 30. And you should have got that answer there, 25. Now, once you've done that, we work out, we'll get rid of that. We're just going to work out, like we did earlier, the area of this sector. And we should know the formula now. Area of a sector is the angle at the centre, 30, divided by 360, times pi, times the radius squared. That gave us that answer. When you take the first answer, there you got, away from that answer at the top, you get left with the area of the shaded part, 1.18.